All right, bro, let me be real with you for a second. The reason why you're not where you want to be, the reason why you're not successful, the reason why you're not achieving the goal that you want, you're not making 10K, 20K, 30K, 50K, 100K a month. The main reason is because you're always playing it too safe. Okay? You're always playing it too safe. You're not taking enough risks. You're not putting yourself in situations, uncomfortable situations that are going to help you grow. And this is bad because this is gonna keep you stuck in the position you are today if you don't change this, because growth doesn't come from comfort, but it comes from uncomfort. And the most successful people in the world, they always put themselves in uncomfortable situations all the time on purpose, because they know that's the best way and that's the fastest way to grow, to become successful, because that's the only way, right? The most successful people, they take risks every day. They take risks every day, and you're simply not taking enough risks because you're too scared. You're too scared of failing. You're too scared of, what if this is not going you're too scared of thinking, what if this is not going to work out? What if I don't know, lose my money? What if I don't know, if this is a scam? You're thinking all these things, and that's why you're not taking enough risks. And that's the wrong mindset, bro. You need to take risks. Now, I'm not saying that you have to risk being homeless. Like, if the risks that, obviously you need to learn how to take calculated risks. Okay, in my life, I always taken calculated risks. At least most of the times. Sometimes I just went all in, but you need to learn how to take calculated risks. Now, if you are someone and you actually risking, I don't know, being homeless, for example, by doing something, then okay, don't do that thing. Don't be homeless. Okay. But if you're a kid, if you're a young guy, I don't know, maybe you're going to college, maybe you're 20, 21, 22, whatever, you're going to college, you're studying, maybe you have a part-time job, like, you need to take more risks, and you need to invest in yourself. And for example, a lot of people don't want to buy courses. They don't want to spend 2, 3, 4K on a course when that course is going to help them make a lot more money, and that's going to help them achieve their goal much faster. And that's why people don't succeed, because they don't want to take risks, and they always want to be comfortable, and they think they're going to do it by themselves, but then they don't do it. And if you're young, if you're 20, 21, 22, that 4, 5K, it's not the end of the world, bro. It's not the end of the world. You're going to make that money back, okay? You can get a job, you're going to get that money back. If you spend that money, you're not going to die, okay? You're not going to die, I can promise you, because I did it. I spent 5K on a course, on a program, and that course, a few months later, helped me get to 10K a month, okay? So you're not going to die. And I didn't have money, okay? I was working as a dishwasher. I was working as a loading and unloading trucks every day. So I did shitty jobs, but I invested my money in more than one course, and I spent more than 5K on courses, and it helped me achieve success. And I bet on myself. I took a bet on myself. I took risks, and they paid off, okay? Because once you invest money and once you take risks, you're in a position where you have to do the work, right? You're forced to do the work. Once you invest, like, for example, 4K or 5K in a program, now you're going to think like, oh shit, I actually need to do this now. And you're going to do everything it takes to make that work. And that's the thing. You have to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Like, no one is going to believe in yourself more than you. You have to believe in yourself first, and then people are gonna see the vision, and people are gonna start believing in you. But at the beginning, no one is gonna believe in you. You're the only one who can believe in you, and you're the only one you can rely on, right? So you have to be willing to take a bet on yourself. You have to be willing to take risks, and you have to switch from that mindset of thinking, what if I fail? That's the wrong mindset. So switch from what if I fail to when I succeed, because you will succeed if you keep going, if you never quit. The only way you can fail is if you quit, right? The only way you can fail is if you quit. If you never quit, you can never fail. And the only people in life who fail are the ones who quit. So yeah, this is the message of the day. You have to start putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. You have to start investing in yourself. You have to start betting on yourself. You have to start taking risks, and you have to start actually believing in yourself and your abilities and your capability of figuring shit out once you take risks, once you invest in yourself, because you will if you want to, but you have to believe in yourself.